Hey guys, what's up?
Ooh,
Dude!
dude, what dude?
Dude! How long has it been?
10,000 years.
10,000 years to be exact. Alright, so welcome guys to a short gameplay, perhaps a short one, I hope.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I hope so. This would be a very short game because today, or tonight, or this afternoon, whatever, we're actually playing a game called Alt Frequencies.
Frequency.
If I'm not mistaken, this game has been out for forever.
I don't know. I believe it was 2018 or 2019.
Okay, so not that old. Okay, so we're going to start a new game, and let's see. I think this has like content warnings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we press new game. Alt frequencies. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Read content warning. Nah. Okay, let's read it for them. Though Jason is not gonna hear my NVDA.
Yeah.
Startling sounds. Descriptions. Text and audio of violent actions. Offensive language. We do not endorse these actions and words. Okay. Learn more. Play. Okay, let's click play.
Hello, listener. Thank you for
Hello.
acquiring
Girl.
this radio system.
Dude,
We are going to calibrate
What?
your device.
she sounds cute.
Great. Now, if any time during calibration you want to pause, you can. Let's try it out. Press the key you've selected for the open-close menu action to pause and open the menu.
What is it? I don't know.
Is something wrong? You need to press the key you've selected
I'm-
for the
I'm still
open-close
thinking
menu
you-
action to pause the game.
I think escape. Ah, here we go.
So, with this radio system, you can navigate through different radio stations and interact with their hosts.
Okay.
Depending on what info you give them, you might even get a reaction.
Oh.
Want to know how it works exactly?
Mhm.
Let's try this. I need you to find the answer to this question. Who is the #1 radio DJ? I bet you can find the answer on another station. Let's try that. You can change the station
DJ.
you're listening to by pressing the keys you've
Alright.
selected for the change station left and change station right actions.
I guess
You
it's
know-
left and right arrows.
Right?
And welcome. Glad you switched over. I think my
Wait.
colleague asked you to look for something here, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess what? I have the answer to their question.
Okay.
The answer lies somewhere in the following clips. When you think you've found it, you can record it by pressing the key you've selected for the record action.
Which is down arrow, I think.
Don't worry, I'll repeat the info a couple of times for you. So,
Alright.
here's some info about the stations on your radio system.
Okay.
We have News 1 with its main host, Fred Peterson.
Ooh.
Here you'll find global news, reports, and interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. Fresh FM is hosted
Yes!
in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ.
Not,
Okay.
Not DJ
You
Jason
recorded
Blades.
something.
No,
Great.
no.
Now, you
Some important things to teach you.
Here we go.
Please go back to their station by pressing the keys you've selected for the change station
I'm
left
done.
and change station right
Bitch.
actions.
Get off.
How do I send it to you?
I know you're eager to give me your answer, but I think my colleague still has some important things to teach you.
Up arrow?
Please go back to their station by pressing
No.
the keys you've selected
Enter.
for the change station left and change station
Fine.
right.
Michelle on Fresh FM has a sidekick named Bob, who hosts the show with her. There are many more radio frequencies, but not all of them are easy to find or listen to. I hope you like music, because many of our radio stations play awesome tunes.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I like repeating myself, I need you to skip those clips to keep on calibrating your radio. Let's try it out. I'll tell you 3 things. You skip each of them by pressing the key you've selected for the fast forward action.
How?
Michelle on Fresh FM has a sidekick named Bob, who hosts the show with her. I hope you like music,
Oh,
because
spacebar.
many of our radio stations play awesome tunes. As much as I like let's try it out. I'll tell you 3 things. Michelle on there are many more radio frequencies, but not all of them are easy to find. I hope you like music. Nice one. Now, remember the clip you recorded before about the number one DJ?
Yeah?
If you forgot what you recorded, don't worry. Press the key you've selected for the listen action to listen to your recorded clip. Fresh FM
enter.
is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the number one radio DJ. All right, we're almost done. It's time to send your answer to the other station. Please switch back to my colleague by pressing the keys you've selected for the change station left and change station right actions.
Okay.
You can send your clip to me by pressing the key you selected for the send action.
Which is up arrow?
Remember, the question was...
Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the number one radio DJ.
Oh yes, Michelle. I remember now. Just kidding. I already knew that. She's my favorite too. But thank you for sending
Wait,
me
you're
the
not
clip.
Michelle?
By the way,
Damn it.
there was a specific
I
beep
think
when
you're
you sent
Michelle.
me the clip. When you hear this sound, it means you won't be able to interact with your radio anymore. It will happen before every important announcement.
like anime.
Just pay extra
I know, right?
attention to what is broadcasted then. Just to be sure you understand, I need you to try to interact with your device. See? Nothing happened. Those moments are here to make sure you don't miss out on important content.
Oh.
Before we leave you to the real radio shows out there, remember that you can pause the game and access the menu anytime by pressing the key you've selected for the open-close menu action.
Okay.
In this menu, you'll find useful options to customize your experience. There is also a gesture reminder if you forget how to use your radio. Finally, you can replay this tutorial in the menu anytime you want, so don't worry if you feel lost, we'll be there. Thank you again for purchasing this radio system. Don't forget to put it to good use and send clips to your favorite hosts.
Okay.
Chapter 1, it's Monday.
Oh, okay. Chapter 1, it's Monday. Okay.
Oh,
You're
man,
currently
Monday.
listening to Winston. I can't reveal more about...
Ooh, whoa.
We have to keep our radio frequency hidden, or the police will...
Whoa.
Some of you know the truth.
Whoa.
Some of you
whoa,
have
whoa.
even found us. Find somebody who knows about all secrets. Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency.
Okay.
Find the truth.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
7 o'clock on News 1, and here are the headlines with Fred Peterson.
Hey,
Today,
Fred.
Foreign Minister Macmillan is scheduled to talk to other foreign ministers in a highly anticipated
He's
meeting.
Fred from the
She will
forum.
have to develop an understanding about the status of international trade policies if the time loop is implemented.
Okay.
4 people were arrested after reports of terrorist threats.
We have
According to
Fred,
the police,
Winston.
the 4 men are part of a so-called piracy group dedicated to disrupting society.
Okay.
The police is now
Do
investigating
we have to
their
listen to
means
all of this?
communication and facing new questions.
You have to.
If a secret group uses radio waves to share information, can they hide their frequency? The University of Amentos has been rewarded the prestigious award for teaching excellence.
Okay.
Vice-Chancellor of the university, Irene Boulay, expressed her gratitude during
Hey,
a speech
Boulay!
she made last night. And with only a couple of days
Yeah,
to go
the
before the
Boulay.
vote,
Yeah.
cities throughout the country are preparing for long lines at the voting office. According to government officials, the amount of voting locations will be 16% higher
Well, it's
compared to
about
last
voting
year's
now.
general elections. Traffic info. Slow-moving traffic in the usual
No,
places.
I
No
believe
other
this
specifics.
Weekend in. Anyway, a new week. Should we talk about what's coming up over the next couple of days?
Oh, you want to know what's
the
coming
time
up?
loop,
I mean,
I actually meant
Whoa,
the
whoa.
ultimate
Whoa.
dance party this Friday. I'm so hyped.
Oh, that.
Let's not bore people with voting stuff on here. I'm already fed up with the subject anyway. It's like you say, boring.
It's important to vote. Let your voice be heard and all that.
Sure, please. Everyone, go out and vote. It's your democratic duty. And the duty of our show is to have some fun in the morning. So that's what we'll do right after this.
okay. No.
Tired of thinking about your daily hygiene?
Oh.
I use Sungate electrical toothbrushes.
Whoa.
Now have a time assistant.
Whoa.
Simply set up the timer once, then get beeped 3 times a day when it's time to brush.
Ew.
Sungate
Ooh.
toothbrushes. Say yes to routine.
Okay.
Just for you listeners out there, Michelle was coughing like a madwoman during the commercials. I've got to be honest, Shell. You sounded like a hungover baby seal. I've got to be honest, Shell. You sounded like a hungover baby seal.
And then,
Don't worry, babe. I'm
what
not
would happen if
done
we send
yet.
it back?
Just a case of the flu. Nothing an early night won't fix.
You listeners are weird. Sending messages like that sure won't stop Michelle from coughing. Should we find you some medicine? We can't have you losing your voice.
Yes.
Should we find you some medicine?
Here we go.
You losing your voice? Who will present the show then?
Not you, obviously. You know what they say. Once a sidekick, always a sidekick.
You listeners are weird.
Oh.
Sending messages like
Whoa.
that sure won't stop.
Whoa. What?
Find somebody who knows about all secrets.
Okay.
Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency.
Okay. let's
Find
keep
the
it
truth.
It's Monday!
Okay.
It's NSB in the morning.
Well, I guess it's that time again. I'm NSB, this is the morning show, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You know the deal.
Okay.
The rant of the day.
So, let's discuss the working week. It's Monday morning, which means that most of you will have said something like, I can't believe it's Monday again. At least like twice already. On Wednesday.
Nope, not this one.
When-
What is this? Whoa. Whoa. Sounds like a train track. Not this one.
Chancellor of the University, Irene Boulay,
Where is it?
expressed her gratitude.
How was your...
Time units. Why not mix it up a bit? Start your week on Thursday. You'll have a midweek break from work then. Or,
Oh God, I don't know how to play.
buy a beer on
Shit.
Monday to celebrate the start of the week. Be creative. Don't be a slave of the corporate calendar.
Let's record this and perhaps send it on this guy.
Day. You're very welcome. Don't interrupt me during my rant of the day. That's my moment, okay? Yes, of course, you have a really interesting question. And with that, the lines are open! All right, you know what to do. Oh, and what not to do. NSB here. Who's calling?
It's Anon here.
Well, if it isn't my favorite conspiracy theorist,
Ooh.
go ahead.
I mean, I prefer Truth Seeker.
Yeah, sure, whatever you'd like. So, what crazy theories do you have for us today? Oh, and listeners, please tell me if you want to ask Anon anything. He knows about every secret there is. Yeah, apparently.
Whoa, okay,
So,
this guy.
you know we're voting on the implementation of the time loop at the end of this week, right?
Okay. But isn't it?
Where the news of the future is being made. Where are you today, Tommy?
Thanks, Fred. I'm here at the Galena Layer Poultry Farm,
Well-
where the owners have found a revolutionary new way to care for their chickens. Well, Fred, I'm sure the owners of... And there is more. A newly developed special mix of herbs.
Oh, you can skip, yeah.
Well,
But is it?
let's...
Well,
Okay.
Find somebody.
Can we record
Ask him
this
the
one?
right.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong thing.
Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency. Find the truth.
today she will have to develop an understanding about the 4 people were arrested after reports of terrorist threats. According to the police is now investigating their means of communication. If a secret group uses radio waves to share information, can they hide their frequency? If
Oh!
a secret group uses radio waves to share
Oh, there you
information,
go.
Oh, here we go. I think this one.
Yeah, same
And then-
The university-
conspiracy guy. Right?
To celebrate it, it's the weekend again. Can we? Why not mix it up a bit? Or be creative. That's my rant of the day. And with that,
Okay.
NSB here.
It's Anon here.
Well, if it isn't my favorite conspiracy theorist, go ahead.
I mean, I prefer Truth Seeker.
Yeah, sure, whatever you'd like. So, what crazy theories do you have for us today? Oh, and listeners, please tell me if you want to ask Anon anything. He knows about every secret there is. Yeah, apparently. Looks like we've got a proper question for our dear friend Anon.
If a secret group uses radio waves to share information, can they hide their frequency?
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Now, we are getting somewhere.
You're getting a bit overexcited.
But this is the real deal. Listen, there are empty frequencies in the airwaves, frequencies that seem unused.
Okay.
Let me guess. They're not.
Exactly. Sources say that if you record one particular sound, you decode the entire frequency and reveal its true nature.
Isn't that magical?
It's not magic. The public encryption key is hidden behind the audio file.
And you officially lost me there.
Believe me or not, the last frequency I decoded was protected by the sound of broken glass. I recorded it on my radio and voila.
Oh, the station managers are going to be so happy that we've just encouraged people to switch over to empty
Here you go. Here. Where's the broken glass?
Oh, whoa, whoa! Did you unlock it? Nope.
No, we entered.
Find somebody. Ask him the.
Whoa! Let's start with this one. Cuckoo clock. Train. I don't hear a glass. Whoa, there we go.
There you go. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
If you're listening to this, it means you found us.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have taken the first step in your awakening.
Oh God.
You have
Awakening.
connected.
Awakening.
You are being lied to so much more than you know.
Mm-hmm.
The time loop is already in place.
Tell me more.
The vote is irrelevant. We are
The time,
already
right?
repeating ourselves. Those who control the present control the future.
The time loop.
Keep
Apparently.
listening. Keep sharing. Reclaim time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
What now?
happening.
Chapter 2. Student.
We've uncovered
Experts
new
in cold
information
tales.
that needs to be shared.
Okay.
Information that is too important not to get out there. We're counting on you, our friends, to spread the information. We need your network. We need your power. Here are the facts.
Okay.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop. Amal Macmillan, politician,
Okay.
pro-time loop activist.
I think I know where we should send this one.
Amal Macmillan is the person who ordered to activate the time loop prematurely.
I think this one.
Maybe one for Mac. Why has platform 12 not been cleared?
No, not that one. Sorry.
Affected.
This one.
The
Let's
police
send
and
it
the
here.
fire department are currently investigating.
Please stand by while we're resetting our call system.
Bitch!
The rain during the night. And finally, you'll be happy to know that our listener comment system is back online.
Here we go.
So you'll be able to send us your
Come on,
messages
come on,
again.
come on.
Just to let you all know, we appreciate everything you send us, but be aware that we can't broadcast stories or accusations that haven't been fact-checked.
Oh.
Back to the interview.
Bitch! Here, let's send it here.
Out with it, babe. I'm dying with excitement here.
I'm dying too.
Shit.
Chickening out, Rakeem?
No, of course not, man.
People are already sending us their own tall tales, but we want to hear Rakeem's, so we'll ignore them for now.
Okay, let's help you out a bit.
Anyone should jump on the opportunity to meet you at the voting office
Oh,
and
how about
talk to
here?
you in person.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop.
Wait, what? Are you hearing this, Jenny?
Sorry, I was distracted for a bit. That sounded... Never mind.
We said we would take all opinions on this subject seriously, so that is what we'll do. If this is true, it's big.
Oh, that's what she said.
Are we getting lied to by the government?
This is a scoop, Jenny. We need to investigate the shit out of this.
Okay.
I know.
Students, friends, anarchists, here is a personal favorite for you to enjoy while we investigate.
Okay. Now what?
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah!
Yeah! Copyright song!
Oh god. Yeah, what? Bitch! Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like the time loop is there.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be a short rant. You know when you're in line to buy something and there's lots of people behind you? Next time, take your fucking money out of your purse before it's your turn. I mean, it's not like you have anything else to do while waiting. Thank you on behalf of the people behind you.
Until they get the answers, until they get the truth. So help them, hear their questions, and spread them. It's the only way. We will continue with our underground actions. And when the time comes, when we have enough, we will show them that. So help us. Before the loop reset, you can make an impact. You've taken the first step already. Pass it on, so that eventually nobody will dare to answer the uncomfortable. But if their word, this is why the students need you. All of you. They need you to plant that seed.
So I think they're the key.
The students have answered to our call for truth. It hasn't brought preconceived. This is how you tell fact from fiction. Distinguish between information and propaganda. Yet we cannot let these questions disappear into the night. Gather them and spread them to the right channel. This is our only chance to have them being heard. We will continue. We will show them. So help.
Okay.
We can make an impact.
Oh. Oh god, no. No. No.
Campus Radio Amentos by students for students. We're live 3 times a week.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time
Oh,
loop
here we go.
activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop.
Wait, what? Are you hearing this, Jenny?
Sorry, I was distracted for a bit. That sounded... Never mind.
We said we would take all opinions on this subject seriously, so that is what we'll do. If this is true, it's big.
That's what she said.
Are we being lied to by the government?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a scoop.
Should we
Apparently,
pass you?
Rise up.
To you?
We will show them that we know what's going on. We're getting many messages from listeners. It's reassuring to know that people are hearing us and want to interact with us. But don't forget that the first step is to spread the word
What's that? 98.8.
Oh, let's send it here. Let's send it here.
Whoever is on the same frequency, get off now. This is a train traffic control only. You are jeopardizing the safety of our passengers.
Here.
Whoever is on the
Here.
same frequency, get off now. This is a train traffic control only. You are jeopardizing the safety of our passengers. Whoever is on...
Incredibly slim, even in a test environment.
By the way, we're getting many messages. Please be aware that we can't broadcast anything that hasn't been fact-checked, not even in the form of a question. Back to Professor Thomas.
Calm down, Bob.
Also, unless you have a clear statement
No.
about lying,
Feminist. Asshole. Are we being lied to by the government?
Sadie, this one's for you, darling. Buck once for yes, twice for no. I guess Sadie is still undecided. Meanwhile, let's ponder on the idea of lying for a bit. Remember I told you I picked Sadie up off the streets this morning? In fact, my canine sidekick is actually my producer's. She brought her dog to work today, and I thought it'd be fun to wind up the station managers a bit. And you listeners, obviously. Wow, wasn't that honest of me? Well, guess what? I lied, and it was fun. So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with lying every now and again. Feminism is so overrated.
No.
Feminism is so overrated. I'm just
No.
pro-humans in general. Oh yeah,
No.
and dogs. Next. And feminism is so...
No, stop.
I'm just
I pressed the wrong button.
Next.
No.
So please help us raise the quality.
Here we go.
Loop.
No, please.
The day.
All right, this is going to be a. You know when you next time, it's thank you on behalf of the. Sadie, this one. I guess Sadie is still undecided. Remember, I told you. In fact, she brought her dog. Well, guess what? I lied, and it was. So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is. So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with lying every now and again.
Okay, here we go.
We investigate.
How about we send it here? No! No! No!
Voice,
how about here?
Do it. You just need to do it. We're getting many messages.
No, not
from
you.
this-
Come on. Come on. Ah, no.
We have developed models to simulate a possible time loop.
We're getting some messages that are psychology and ethics related, but our expert guest today is a physician. Back to them. Your report mentions
You're bailing out?
I guess so. Meanwhile, our listeners sent us this.
So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is
Okay,
nothing wrong
so
with
here.
lying every now and again.
Do you agree, Shell?
Well, let me tell you a story. I was supposed to go out with my friend yesterday, but she canceled.
Bummer. You should have called me instead.
You wish. Anyway, so my friend said she was having pulsating headaches because the time loop has already been implemented. And it's messing with her mind. So my friend said she was having pulsating headaches
Yeah, I think.
because the time loop has already been implemented.
Physician? You send it to the physician?
Yes. 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 Come on.
Sounds like something.
Get something they should
Here.
base their vote on.
Here, come on.
Oh, okay.
Just a second. We've received an interesting message.
So, my friend said she was having pulsating headaches.
Oh my God,
because
this is longer
the
than I
time loop has
expected.
already been implemented. And it's messing with her mind.
Pulsating headaches. This sounds very much like something you found in your research.
It does. But since the time loop hasn't been implemented yet, this is most likely something else.
No!
To be honest, we've gotten some messages from listeners who seem adamant that the time loop has already been implemented.
And you have investigated this?
No, we've not discussed this until now because, obviously, we have a duty to stick to the facts and not spread
You know what? We're gonna
uninvestigated
end this
rumors.
at the end of
Obviously.
chapter 2.
And I certainly don't want to add fuel to stories like that.
But this individual with headache symptoms could be the missing link we're looking for.
I have to be honest, I am intrigued. My science heart is beating faster, so to say.
Oh, hell
And my
yeah.
investigative journalism heart.
yeah.
If you're the person experiencing the headaches, please get in touch. I feel we have a moral duty to investigate this. Also, Minister Amal Macmillan is in the studio tomorrow. I'll personally see to it that we discuss these details.
Oh,
with
here
him.
we go.
I
Oh
won't
my
rest
God, this is
until
gonna
we
be
get to the
juicy.
bottom of this. That's my promise to you as a journalist.
Nice.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, it says chapter 3, Police in Politics. Sadly, this is where we're gonna end this episode. I thought this is gonna be a one-shot, but apparently not.
No, it's longer than that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How many chapters are in here?
4 or 5?
Okay.
There we go.
So it's a decently sized game. So here, this is where we're going to end this gameplay, and don't worry, we're gonna finish this. And as for Hell Hunter,
Yeah, we're trying to check out the save stuff.
we're trying. Well, if we can't, then I guess Jason would just have to repeat it, and I think
maybe I have to.
we're just going to resume it where we actually left off, which is
Dude, I
damn,
have
we're
to
almost
fix
done,
Deus
I think.
Yeah, we're almost.
Yeah,
done.
we're almost done, and we actually defeated Deus Ex. Deus Ex. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this short gameplay, and we thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future gameplay and updates. So, and also don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and all of our other videos as well. And also, we do have a Patreon page. I know we're not as active as we once was, but we're trying to change that, believe us.
We said that already
like 3,000 times. So yeah, so yeah, this has been a fun episode, and I hope we can do the next one sooner. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been TJ.
Wasn't your name Shiro earlier?
No, I've switched my name.
Oh, you switched your name.
This has been TJ.
And Jason.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.